Maya takes Andre to a second-line parade. The energy, the movement, and the spices in the air inspire Andre. He realizes he wants his competition dish to represent the resilience of New Orleans. Andre begins a journal, documenting every failure. He realizes that Maya is his muse. Her laughter is the sound he wants his food to evoke in others. Andre and Maya sit on a levee overlooking the Mississippi River. He confesses his fear of failing the community that paid his way. Maya kisses him for the first time, telling him that he's already a success to them. The competition begins at a luxury hotel. Andre feels like an outsider among students from rich culinary academies. The cameras are everywhere, and the judges are world-renowned chefs with cold expressions. Precision. The first challenge is pure technique, julienning vegetables and deboning poultry. Andre's years of prep work at the bistro pay off. He moves like a machine, finishing ahead of the clock while others panic. A rival contestant accidentally knocks over Andre's salt. He has to pivot mid-dish, using a potato to soak up the excess salt. He survives the round, but realizes the competition is cutthroat. The contestants are given alligator meat and mirliton. While others struggle with the swamp ingredients, Andre is in his element. He creates a dish that wows the judges with its local authenticity. The stress of the competition combined with his lack of sleep from the 3 jobs catches up to him. Andre collapses in the locker room. Maya finds him and gives him a pep talk about endurance. The guest table. The judges bring in local community leaders to taste the food. Andre recognizes the woman from the community garden. He cooks with a sense of gratitude, and the judges notice the warmth in his plate. Jean-Luc, a famous chef from Paris, approaches Andre. He tells him he has raw talent, but needs the refining fire of Europe. Andre is starstruck. The dream of Paris feels closer than ever. In a quiet moment, Maya expresses her fear that if Andre wins, he'll leave and never look back. Andre is torn between his ambition and his burgeoning love for the girl who saved him. The competition narrows. The challenges become more abstract. Andre has to create a dish based on a memory. He cooks the last meal his father ever made for him, but uses high-end French techniques. One judge calls Andre's food too rustic for a professional kitchen. Andre spends the night doubting himself, wondering if he should abandon his roots to please the elite. Maya brings her saxophone to the hotel kitchen. She plays a soulful, gritty blues song. She reminds him that the grit is what makes the music, and his food beautiful. The final round is a 5-course meal. Andre decides to call his menu the New Orleans Symphony. He ignores the traditional French rules and leans into his heritage. The kitchen is a blur of fire and steel. Andre's primary rival makes a flawless, expensive truffle dish. Andre counters with a humble, but perfectly executed deconstructed gumbo. The judges sit in silence. Jean-Luc looks particularly impressed by Andre's use of spice. The tension in the room is thick as the results are tallied. Andre is announced as the winner. The crowd erupts. His grandmother and Maya are cheering. He is handed a check for $50,000 and the scholarship to Paris. The morning after, Andre wakes up a local celebrity. He doesn't have to go to his 3 jobs anymore. But instead of feeling free, he feels a strange emptiness as he packs his bags. Jean-Luc presents the paperwork. The scholarship comes with a 5-year contract to work in his Parisian kitchen. It's a golden cage. Andre realizes he won't be able to return home for a long time. Maya begins to distance herself, trying to make the goodbye easier. She tells him she's proud of him, but her eyes tell a different story. The distance between them feels wider than the Atlantic. The neighborhood throws a block party for Andre. Everyone is celebrating his departure, calling him the one who made it out. Andre feels a pang of guilt. He feels like he's abandoning the people who built him. Andre visits the travel agent to book his flight. He looks at photos of Paris and tries to imagine himself there. He realizes he doesn't speak the language and doesn't know the streets. The owner of the bistro where he scrubbed floors offers him a sous chef position now that he's famous. Andre realizes the man only wants him for his name, not his talent. It reinforces his desire for something real. Andre learns that the community garden is being sold to a developer. The elders can't afford the taxes. This is the first moment he considers using his prize money for something other than school. Andre and Maya have a massive argument. He accuses her of not wanting him to succeed. She accuses him of forgetting what actually matters. They stop speaking. Andre finds an old letter from his father. It says, "A man is only as rich as the lives he touches." Andre realizes his father didn't want him to just be a chef. He wanted him to be a pillar of the community. Andre tries to take a French class but finds himself thinking about Creole slang. He realizes that his voice as a chef is tied to the language of New Orleans. Andre talks to a former winner of the competition who returned from Paris. The winner describes a cold, lonely life where he was treated as a line cook despite his talent. Andre's fear grows. In the middle of the night, Andre goes to the community garden. He cooks a meal for the homeless residents nearby using the garden's vegetables. He feels more fulfillment here than he did on the competition stage. Andre calculates the cost of saving the garden and opening his own small place in the neighborhood. It would take every penny of his prize money. Andre meets the French chef for lunch. Jean-Luc talks about standardizing Andre's recipes. Andre realizes that in Paris, his soul would be edited out of his food. Andre sees Maya playing her sax on a street corner, her case open for tips. He realizes he can't leave her, and he can't leave the city that sings through him. In a shocking move, Andre calls a press conference. He publicly declines the scholarship to Paris. The culinary world is stunned, but the people of New Orleans roar with approval. Jean-Luc is furious and calls Andre a fool. Andre loses his elite status overnight, but he feels lighter than he has in years. Andre takes his prize money to the city council. He pays off the back taxes for the community garden and sets up a trust to keep it running forever. Andre finds Maya at the levee. He tells her he stayed for the city and for her. They reunite, realizing that their love is the foundation of their future. Andre finds a dilapidated building in the 9th Ward. It's an old corner store with a kitchen. He decides this will be his restaurant, the Soul's Kitchen. The community shows up again. The carpenter he used to haul crates for helps him build the tables. The jazz club owner donates old kitchen equipment. Andre designs a menu where the prices are pay what you can for the locals, subsidized by higher prices for tourists. It's a revolutionary business model. Andre hires local teens who were in his position, working too many jobs and dreaming of more. He becomes the mentor he never had. During a soft opening, Andre burns a massive batch of jambalaya because he was distracted by Maya. Instead of panicking, he laughs. He realizes that perfection isn't the goal. Connection is. A major food critic visits. Andre doesn't change a thing. He serves the critic the same food he serves the neighbor from down the street. The review comes out, calling the Soul's Kitchen the most important restaurant in America. Money starts to flow in, but Andre keeps his lifestyle simple. In the middle of a busy Friday night service, with the jazz band playing in the corner, Andre proposes to Maya with a ring hidden in a bowl of her favorite dessert. Andre's grandmother sits in the honor seat every night. He realizes he has fulfilled his father's dream, just in a way no one expected. Andre starts a scholarship fund for other local kids. He realizes that wealth isn't what you keep, but what you give back. The story ends with Andre and Maya locking up the restaurant.